Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to this edition of Minds to World with Ali Sharaki, myself, Bradley Chapman. Now, tonight in this broadcast, we're going to be talking to you about why we need a healthy mind and a healthy body. We're going to get straight into the conversation. Come on, Ali. Healthy mind, healthy body. We was talking about this earlier, and we really got into some really great depth about healthy mind and healthy body, healthy thoughts, and people that are really happy and healthy. But not everybody is like that. You've gone through this incredible education, learning, and transition to sort of rewire your mind to think healthy thoughts, to have a healthy body, right? And so, look, why is a healthy mind and a healthy body and healthy thoughts? Why is it so important? Why is it so important?
Well, thank you for today, Bradley. Having a healthy body is so important, and I neglected it for many years. And I'm focusing on it this year, last year. I've been focusing on it. I stopped the smoking last year completely after 20 years of smoking, and I think I use my knowledge to be able to stop smoking because it's one of the hardest habits to stop. And also stopped drinking at all, completely stopped it, and now I'm working on sugar to reduce the sugar because I realize healthy mind lives in a healthy bodies, and we have to have a healthy body. That's why I start to pay attention, to this. And luckily, my wife is into health, and after having 4 kids, she's doing lots of research about health and everything. So I'm her guinea pig. She works on me, making me more healthy. But
now, I've seen your wife bringing you in some beautiful tea and and looking
yeah,
after you, but it's not always easy for everybody to think
no, it's not
healthily,
easy.
to have healthy thoughts. And let me just give you an example, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching, what if you're watching, right? If you're watching, look, healthy thoughts are really important because
Very
especially
important. Yeah.
now, what we've been through with COVID lockdowns and how a sort of depression, has set in with a lot of people. We can start to think everything is negative. Now, let me just give you 2 types of people so we can set the scene here. You go in to work this morning and you go and say good morning to someone, and there's somebody who just
Why you're
drowns
so
you.
positive?
They drown you with their grief and their drama. Everything is negative, and you come away from you thinking, "Holy I'll avoid that person." You go to the next person because you're an energizer bunny. You say, "Good morning." They say, "Good morning, Brad. How you doing?" You say, "Yeah, I'm all right." And did you have a good day yesterday? Yeah, I had a really great day. It was tough, but I had a great day. You get an energy from a positive energy. So there's kind of radiators in life and drainers in life, people that are full of just moods and bad energy, which you want to stay away from. If you're watching, where's your energy at the moment? Are you aware of what you're putting out? Are you a happy individual? Are you somebody that's a drainer? You struggle to change your mindset from
Yeah.
having negative thoughts. If you are, just put a comment in, join the conversation. So, Ali, we meet these 2
Let
different
me
people. What
let
impact
me
does it have?
let me actually tell you about myself, and the same thing you just mentioned. In 2009, I was one of those people before my bike accident, and yeah, I used to wake up in the morning. Well, actually, I wasn't like this when I came to UK, but when I came here, when I was talking to my wife saying to me, "No, don't talk to me until I have my tea." And I thought, okay, maybe that's normal, and you have to have your tea before you feel good and you feel happy. So I started doing the same thing. So when people was talking to me and saying to me, "Good morning, Ali. Don't talk to me. I haven't had my tea. I haven't had my breakfast."
You're too happy for me. You're too
Yeah,
happy. Go
yeah.
away.
I start to do the same thing, and then slowly, it start to be a habit, and I start to be more miserable. All my day was going bad. I had so much problem during the day, and I felt like everybody's against me. Everybody want bad thing about me. But then when I had my bike accident, I continued doing this. One of my friend, while I was in at home, he phoned me up. I was sacked from my job because of I was married. I was married to my wife, and the person who employed me, they had different belief and stuff. Anyway, they got rid of me, and I had to stay at home for a few months, which was good because then I had to go through my own mind and stuff. I was really upset, really sad. This friend, his name was Happy. His name was Happy, so we used to call him Happy. You can't believe it. His name was actually Happy. This guy, he used to call me every morning at 7 o'clock in the morning and say, "Good morning, Ali. How are you?" I'm like, "What the fuck, man? You got nothing else to do." And then he put the phone down. What's going on with this man? He's crazy. And then he phoned me the next day. He phoned me the next day. He did that for 14 days. And he said to me, "How you doing, Ali?" I said, "Oh, come on, man. I know, you just want to see how I am. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay." He said, "Ali, I've been calling you for the last 15 days, and all you just show me is attitude. And I'm just phoning to see how you are. Why can't you just be happy behind the phone? Do you really think you're going to find a new job with this attitude you have after being sacked? I knew you're going to do this. That's why I've been calling you.
Yeah, right.
Why can't you just be happy? When I call you, I want to have different energy. What do you think you're going to get with that energy during the day?" And he put the phone down.
But you're going to get these grumpy people. But Ali, we spoke. How do you help people to look? There's some people, right? It doesn't matter what you do. They're going to be Mr. Grumpy, like you was Mr. Angry. Yeah. Ali's got a new book coming out, ladies and gentlemen. Behind me here, you'll see Awakening Your Mental and Financial Wealth under Ali's Minds to Wealth program. Ali Sharaki has studied for about 15 years, read about 195 books, supremely qualified guy, and he's now brought a course together from his own journey of having a near-death experience.
125, not 95. My aim is to get there. 125 is finished up here.
125. But Ali nearly died. He had a motorcycle crash about 10 years ago where he died for 14 minutes. And during that time, something incredible happened. So for Ali, it's almost like have a rebirth, and he's grateful for being able to come back and to be with his children and his wife. But look, we'll all work in scenarios and situations all within our family where you've got happy, motivated, healthy people, and you've got these really grumpy people. Look, if you're an happy person and you're thinking happy thoughts, put a little thick message in and say, look, I'm an happy person. I think happy thoughts. If you're Mr. Grumpy or Mr. Miserable, put I'm a Mr. Grumpy in the blog. But Ali, look, how do we help people to turn their thoughts from being a bit, look, because sometimes you can't help it. You had a bad day, you've had some bad luck, your business, you just get a little bit down. How do we help those people to come out of that, to get happy, even though they're facing tough situations?
First of all, they need to realize it. That phone call I was telling you about, that made me realize, oh, I am actually doing this. And the next day I was thinking, this guy is phoning me, just see how I am. He phoned again. This time when he called me, what do you think I did? Hello, Happy. How you doing? What's up, man? What you up to? What you got going? He said, "Oh, I like this. I like this. Yeah." He said, "What's going on?" I said, "Yeah, I've got things lined up. I'm looking for a job. I'm doing this." And he said, "Yeah, that's Ali I like." That day, that person with those phone calls, he was a catalyst. Catalyst is somebody or something, the moment which you go through a breakthrough and you can change. Now, we all need that breakthrough. We all need that moment to realize, I am actually that grumpy, miserable person, right?
But it's the impact that it makes on somebody else. When I go in to see,
it's fucking everybody's energy.
Look, we just completed Alfie Best's book, right?
Yeah.
And we're working with you on your book currently. When I go into Alfie, if I go in with dump and I've got stressed out, and I go in, Alfie says, "How's your day going?" And I say, "Oh, this is the challenge. He just cuts off. Because it's up to me to find the solutions with the challenges I'm facing. And if I come in to say, "Alf, I've got a bit of a situation. What do you think about this?" I'm thinking he'll give me time. But if I go in without a solution, it's like,
so because you are just there to dump your shit on somebody else.
That's what he's saying. Don't dump your crap on me. Don't dump your crap on me.
Yeah.
Come to me with a solution.
Yes.
Come to me with a solution. Right?
Don't look for sympathy. Ask for help. Don't look for sympathy.
This guy, Billy Mitchell, that's just joined us. Ali, meet Billy Mitchell. Billy has got this incredible garden center, right? And he's got a lovely, beautiful background. He's always communicating. He just bought out his book. Successful guy, successful family, hard-working grafters. Billy Mitchell Mush is saying he's always positive, and he is. Everything that he contributes, Ali, is positive. So if we take somebody like Billy Mitchell, who's always positive, looking for the opportunity, and we take someone who's really negative, that's got a bit of the ump, there's different levels of people that's got the ump and negative. There's the ones that's going to stay there, right? And the ones that we can help. Yes. How do we know the difference, Ali? How do you work out the difference between the ones you can help and you can't?
When somebody is ready to change, they will be seeking help. If you are not ready, you are going to look for groups and people who they are same as yourself. You looking for sympathy. You're gonna try to join a group, sad group. I call them sad group, right?
Yeah.
The industry I was working for as well. They have like a sad group. All the sad instructor.
What's that called? A neg ferret group or something?
Neg
group.
They just dump their shit on each other, and they are more sadder, more upset every day, right? And they don't allow anybody positive in that group, right? So what do you think is gonna happen? They're looking for sympathy. They just want comfort for their negativity, and they want to see it's okay to be negative, but it's not okay. They don't want to be around. Those people are not ready still to move forward. If you are ready, you're gonna find the right people around you. You're gonna find the right mentor.
People that aren't ready, Ali. If you try and make them happy, they get angry with you.
Absolutely.
They get angry with you because you're an happy person, because you're an energy positive fighter that's trying to find a solution. They get angry with you because you're being positive.
Yeah. They feel like you are criticizing them.
Yeah.
And they are doing something wrong, but they don't realize it's normal to feel like that because we are emotional creatures, right?
But you was one of those guys.
Control it. Yeah.
You were Mr. Angry, but then you had an awakening. But it took a near-death experience. Now you don't want people to go through a near-death experience, have an awakening. So you create a program which is called Minds to Wealth. Great minds can deliver great success and money, and it's true. Tell me a bit about this program, because it's going to help so many people. Ali. And ladies and gents, let me explain to you. I'm working with Ali at the moment on his book, so I'm privileged with some of his life story. And as an editor and a publisher, to be with Ali is incredible. And the course that he's got is born out of experience and circumstance to help other people. Go on, Ali.
I was going to share this model I have.
Go for it.
Yeah, the Rebirth Eye model. Just if you give me a second.
By the way, this is Ali's new book there, which you can see, which is coming out on Amazon shortly. And in that book, which is currently being written, we're on chapter 10 tomorrow, actually. Ali is ready to share the screen. Right, hang on, Ali. Where are we? There we go. There we go. Hang on. Yeah. You're up.
Yeah. Okay. So in this model, when you are looking at this model, one of the things I had to
be too small for people to see. But read the outside, Ali.
Yeah.
Hang on, Ali. Let me take myself off. That will make the logo bigger. Explain it to everybody. Hold on, guys. I'm going to take myself off to give Ali some room. Oh no, sorry, Ali. I'm going to leave you for a second.
All right. Now you see here, we said inspire yourself. When we said inspire yourself, this is so important. You have to do meditation. You listen to motivational speakers. You have to read book. You have to cut the weed. You can see many times in this model, better yourself, cut the weed, strengthen your body. You have to have role model. You got to work on yourself. You have to tell yourself a great story to be able to change yourself. So we're going to go through all these models and the things we are suggesting here to help people to change, the way they're thinking. This is so important. Bradley, I think I canceled the share. Is that right?
Yeah, we're back. Technology.
We go through this model, the whole model, and we give them exercises. We give them practical exercises. We use NLP with them, helping them to delete some of the bad memories, bad things they have in their mind, teaching them how to delete and create good memories, and how to change the channel. Literally, you can change the channel. I said to my daughter, you got the remote control behind your ear, right? You have a choice if you want to watch the bad pictures you have, or you can watch the good picture you have. Your mind is an imaginary thing. You got to be able to be in control of your emotion. Nobody can stop it because you are an emotional creature, but we can be in charge of it. And if you can master your emotion, then you can make decisions based on intellect.
Give an example, Ali. I always use when I'm driving along the road, when I cut someone up or something, and then you're doing this, and to give that example, right? What you doing, what that person's doing.
Well, that's exactly, you are not in charge of your emotion, right? In that moment, you are doing that, and then guess what? Well, I did that before, being honest, right? I did that before. What do you think happened, right? I did that once before. What happened? Straight away, the guy turned around, he followed me, and he showed me his badge. He said, "Did you show me your picture?" I'm undercover police officer. Right? So since that day, I said, you know what? Control your emotion. Use your intellect. Why do you show? Because you don't know who the person.
You don't know, but you know, I used to do it so many times. I drive so many miles, right? I drive so many miles, and you know, whenever if I was frustrated, someone cut me up, you know, I bib or do this or do that, and you'd be flashing. And now I'm one of these guys that if I cut someone up or they cut me up, I just wave and smile at them. But
now
they're
I do
still,
that as well,
mate, but they're still bibbing their horn and still swearing 2 miles down the road. But meanwhile, I'm sorry, pal, I've let it go. Which reminds me of the story, you know, of the monks walking along the riverside. You know, there's 2 monks walking along the riverside, and as they come to a bend outside the monastery, they come to a bend in the river, and there's a lady standing at the edge of the river in her wedding dress, and the lady's crying, she's in tears, and the eldest, wisest monk says, what's wrong, my lady? What's wrong? She says, it's my wedding day. I can't get across the river. Without hesitation, the wise monk bends down, picks up the woman, wades across the river, puts her down on the other side, comes back, walks along the riverbank with the junior baby monk, and the baby monk, the junior monk, were baby, but the inexperienced monk is getting more and more angry and frustrated. And about a mile later, he says, why did you pick that woman up? We're not allowed to touch women. We're not meant to be picking women up. Why did you pick that woman up? He says, the older one says, my dear boy, my dear brother monk, I left her at the other side of the river. Why are you still carrying her? We carry stuff, Ali. How do we let it go, man? How do we let it go?
Now, this is where we need training, we need coaching, we need help, you know, by yourself. Sometimes, some of us for many years, we carry stuff. And what happened when we carry stuff? What happened? They pile up on top of each other. They pile up on top of each other. That's how the depression is caused. You have to keep cutting the weed. That's why we have it inside the Rebirth Eye model as well. How do we do it? Is not the job of overnight. You need constant training. You need constant reading. You need constant work on your mind. You need coaching. You know, you need
a good friend that you love and trust to say,
you don't have to pay.
You don't have to pay for it. Get with the program.
Absolutely, you don't have to pay for the stuff. You can have a good friend, right? Somebody who's actually in this right mindset can help you as well. But sometimes we don't have it. I didn't have it. That's why I had to attend so many seminars. I had to attend so many classes. You know, I had to read my book.
To really train and study, really train and rewire, you know, rewire your brain. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining us right now, this is Ali Sharaki, and we are talking about the need for a healthy mind and a healthy body and healthy thoughts. We've already covered the need for a healthy mind and how great it is to have a happy outlook on life, even though we're facing challenges. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move into the healthy body zone now. I've not been training for a long time. You know, I was training when I first met Alfie. I was running. My mind, my body, my skin looked incredible. Yeah, I didn't look 50 years of age that I am now. And actually, I was eating well, hydrating with water, working out, running. Ali was doing the same. But when we don't eat well, and I'll give you the difference, ladies and gentlemen, on my desk, I still got, I know it's 8 o'clock and we're due to end. I've still got my healthy stuff. But look, Bradley, the bad boy, has still got the chocolate, right? You know, and listen, the apple's on there, but I still got the chocolate. So Alfie will say to me, Bradley, you've got to get Alfie. Now, recently, Alfie has taken on a personal trainer 3 days a week downstairs. He's personally training, and he's eating well, and he's getting energy from that. My hand, everything's still healing. So I'm starting in 2 weeks' time. It's not an excuse. It's just the ribs and everything else. But healthy body, right? And I know your wife does incredible yoga and meditation, and she's feeding you with Alfie. She told me last night when we were doing a discussion about these chicken kebabs that she's doing, right?
Yeah, she's put inside the oven and making all stuff. She's controlling my, controlling my chocolate intake and everything, because I love eating my chocolates and everything. So she's lucky.
No chocolate, Mr. Sharaki.
What happened is I actually have stopped completely eating chocolate or fizzy drink and stuff. But you can't believe this, Bradley. I had a coach, and I spoke to my coach, and we realized the reason I was an emotional eater was again in my mind. What happened when I was 9 years old? I was alone in the house, and my mom and dad, they went to the doctor. And being living in Iran, we had Iraq was attacking Iran. So suddenly we had bombers coming over the houses and bombing all the houses, and the only house was left in that area was just our house. Now, me being 9 years old and being alone in that house, I was really scared. So what I did, I just went to the fridge and I started eating anything I could find in the fridge to forget about the pain of seeing all these bombers coming around. I didn't even realize that. So that caused me, every time I was stressed, I was going and eating something sugary. You are muted. We can't hear you.
Sorry, the cleaner just come in to ask me how to lock up the doors. Alfie's had a new system put on the doors today. Same as smoking, same as any disorder where you're comforting yourself.
So when I realized, I am actually emotional eater. And the reason, and when I started, we have to find out when did we start eating emotionally. I started when I was 9 years old. And I realized the reason for it. Then I realized there is no bombers now here. I'm not stressed anymore. Why am I keep doing the same thing? You can't believe that realization, by working with my coach only half an hour, he stopped me to go to the cupboard and just eat when I'm emotional. Because I realized why I was eating it. So that's why all of us, we need help. And now I actually don't like chocolate anymore and don't eat chocolate. Before I had to have my Kit Kat in the car and everywhere. Right? Because I've been told you're only gonna be happy if you eat chocolate.
I still got that problem now. I've still got that problem now.
I tell you why, because you haven't found this strong why. I found my why. Do you know why? Because
I know my why. My belly's getting too big from COVID.
Not just that. No, it's not strong enough. I want to live. I want to live to see my grandchildren. I want
to can't even have a little bit of chocolate, like a little bit.
Yes, just have a balance in everything. We have to have balance, Bradley. This is the thing. You don't need a special diet. You just need to have balance, right? The problem we have, we sit down and we eat the whole Kit Kat, right? But you don't need to eat the whole Kit Kat. You just need 1 bar of it. You eat 1 bar a day is okay. But if you're eating 4 bar every day, after 2 months, of course, it's going to affect you.
I ate a whole bar of chocolate whole nut the other day. Felt lovely, but obviously I'm going to
after that feeling guilty.
Yeah, I felt guilty chocolate, right? So your program and your book is about the experiences that you've been through, and you're teaching people, what you've been through, which is it's an incredible story, and I can't wait for people to be able to read your book. There's Ali's book there on the right hand side. You'll see. And it's due for publication in a couple of weeks now. We're nearly at that point where we'll be publishing and delivering and promoting it. And also Ali's got a course coming out. Look, this course that you're putting together, that you've learned over this extensive period since you had a near-death experience.
11, 15 years nearly.
From what sort of people are you going to help, Ali? Are these business people in careers? Because if your mind is right, you're going to make money. It's true. There's a lot of people you can help.
We have few different type of people. Or you are somebody who you literally lost your job because of COVID, or you are in a point where you don't know, where to start. That's why I'm doing all these live programs and everything, trying to help you. But if you need more help, still we can help you. You can come to our program. We can help you more. But also, if you're a business person, it's not just the money. Sometimes in business also, you get to the point where you feel like, have I reached my full potential? Can I go more further? Sometimes you need that extra push. Every successful person on the planet had a coach, had a second mind to observe from outside. And that's why we have this program. This program, we're going to run it on a few days, but also we have one-to-one. We work one-to-one with people. We have different type of, length in this program. Depends on the needs of people, meeting any budget or any need, because every single one of us is in a different level of life. We have different aim, different goal, right? Some of us are completely lost. I was completely lost. That's why the last 11 years, I literally had a coach once a month at least, to keep me on track, bring me back again,
Bring you back to center. Do you know what I love about you is that, look, I think people can underestimate sometimes, you came across from Iran, and your family and the challenges, and people don't know this, and you've shared some very powerful stuff with me. But you know what I love about you? You don't mind what color, what creed, what religion, what nationality someone is. You're the same as me. You believe that we share the same color blood, and that we can all move forward and improve our businesses. Now, also for company owners, directors that have had large companies, and someone said to me the other day about a rebirth or a reawakening because of the challenges. Don't forget, I experienced challenges during COVID because of lockdown and losing all my events, etc. But you find another way to move forward, and being around Alfie helps you to be positive. If not, it gives you a good old slap and a kick up the arse and gives you tough love anyway. So we got to get back in the game. There's a lot of people that's losing their businesses or trade at the moment, and they're going to go for a change, and they've got this turmoil. Now, you'll also be helping them as well, won't you?
Yeah, because the thing is, before you can make a change or before you can pivot in anything, you got to have a right mindset. Let me give you the right example myself. Like, as soon as the COVID came, I couldn't continue be a driving instructor anymore. But straight up, I didn't sit down. I couldn't get no help from government either, right? But I pivoted. I used my other skill, and I opened a different company, and I started teaching my skill in Forex to other people, right? I didn't even need to do that, but I just couldn't sit at home and do nothing. I wanted to just show people it's possible if you pivot. I'm sure every single one of us, other than the job we are doing right now, we have a different skill hidden inside us. We have a gift inside us which we don't even know about it. We can awaken those skills. We can awaken those hidden skills you have. And you cannot start your own business if you haven't got no business, if you lost your job, right? We can help you with so many different ways. But also, if you are a business owner, right, you got to the point where I don't know if I want to continue with this or not. You lost your fire, you lost your drive, right? You need somebody to look into you and start helping you to have that motivation.
Yes.
Look at the Conor McGregor, right? The boxer. He lost, the MMA fighter. He lost it, right? He lost his game. He was going the wrong direction. He was aggressive and everything. But then what did he do? He went to a coach. He got a coach. He got a life coach. Suddenly he came back stronger, right? That's why the help needs to be out there, and we are there to help you. So if you need help, just reach out.
Yeah, absolutely. And how would you define the difference between healthy thoughts, healthy mind, and healthy body? How would you define the difference?
Everything is starts in what is going in. This body is a machine. Whatever goes in, exactly the same thing comes out. If the chocolate goes in, the belly comes out, right? This is what you need to understand. Same for your mind as well. Everything is connected with your mind. We have to solve why you are eating that chocolate, because your mind is not in the right place, right? So we have to get the mind right. Now, why I was angry? When I'm looking back, the reason I was angry, Mr. Angry, and the reason I was miserable was because I was watching news 6 hours a day. I was even watching the repeat of it, right? Maybe I missed something, right? I was watching all this sad program. Now, I don't watch news at all, and I only watch comedy. You can't believe it. I only watch something which makes me smile. That's why I'm used to a smile. That's why I used to have a smile on my face, right? Sometimes I feel guilty having a smile on my face when I'm around people who they are miserable and feel like they're going to be jealous and I try to stop smiling.
Listen, sometimes I smile so much I get my jaw hurts. My jaw hurts because I don't really,
Once I was driving and I was laughing, and the police stopped me. He said to me, "Why are you smiling? Why are you laughing? Like, you unusually happy. What have you been taking? I want to do a drug test." I said, "Do it," but I want nothing. I'm just happy. What's wrong with being happy?
Your happiness. So, well, there's a lot of people, ladies and gentlemen. This has been an incredible broadcast. Again, we're just coming up on 2 minutes before we end the show. Another broadcast with Ali Shraki, the author of Awakening Your Mental and Financial Wealth, the forthcoming author of that book, and the creator of the Minds to Wealth program, showing you how to change and adjust your mind in order for you to increase and improve your wealth assets. I, for one, can't wait for it to come out. Just a few weeks away now. I'm Bradley Chapman, co-founder at Alfie Best Business, with my partner, the amazing, incredible Alfie Best. Now, just before we go, Alfie Best book has been published. Now, a lot of people want to be as successful as Alfie Best. Now, you're in this book, aren't you, Ali? You're in this book with Minds to Wealth, and I'm just going to show you. I said to Ali, look, you got a page in the book, and I think you took up like 5 pages or something like that. But there's Ali. He's in the book, and also some of you may also know as well. Ali's new book is foreword written is by Alfie and by myself, and obviously we're both wishing you every single success.
Absolutely a pleasure to be around Alfie, around you. You know what I researched? You know, if you want to be successful, if you want to be rich, if you want to make money, you got to be around people who they made money. They have money, right?
Yeah.
No point sitting there and keep hating money. If you hate money, it's not going to come to you, right? So it was a big pleasure to be around. I done research on 50 richest people on the planet and how they done it, how the habit they created, how they done it, right?
Yes.
So I can build all that into myself. Alfie was one of them as well. You know, great pleasure to watch Alfie grow and go further and keep going more further.
And you had a call. Alfie called you directly as well, didn't he?
Yeah. And he spoke to me and he said to me, Ali, you got to do your book because you got an incredible story and, you know, you got to let people use it and, you know, to go forward. And it was amazing, you know. He always give good advice. So, yeah, it's good to be around good people.
Absolutely. Likewise.
And you as well, Bradley.
Likewise.
You know, every time I need some support, you are there as well. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
Ditto. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ali Sharaki. And on this broadcast, just another couple of weeks now, we'll be live on the Alfie Best Facebook timeline. Then it moves across to Ali's own Facebook page. So please do type into Facebook Minds #2 Wealth on Facebook. Like and follow the page on Minds 12 because some explosive things are going to happen for you on that page. And also like and follow Ali Sharaki. Ali also trades as a foreign exchange trader. So he has this credible life experiences, near-death experiences, all this lesson and education on mindset, and he's a successful foreign exchange trader. You may be interested to learn more about his foreign exchange trading or how he's increased and improved and multiplied his wealth. But for now, this, ladies and gentlemen, is Ali Sharaki and myself, Brad Chapman, and we are live on air. This is Minds to Wealth, and we've been talking about we need a healthy mind and a healthy body wherever you are, ladies and gentlemen. Stay positive, stay focused, stay energized, and
control what goes in.
Back to Ali to take us off air. Come on, Ali, take us off air, sir.
Thank you for watching us, and the final advice to you: control what goes in, because exactly what goes in, it shows up in your life. Let's control what goes in. Thank you very much.
Take care, guys. We'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments. Take care. Be as best version of yourself as you can be. Take care.
Thank you.